All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Crime with Kush. I was just watching Chris Hayes on MSNBC. Boy, man, he's been doing some great reporting lately. I don't know, maybe it's been always been this way. When I say always, I was a MSNBC watcher from 20, I don't know, '09 since Obama got elected to around 2016 ish, where I kind of just cooled on politics a little bit because I didn't like the 2016 election. It was just too dark for me. And I don't know. It's a crazy thing to say now. I've been battle hardened at this point, numb to it all. But the darkness has kind of been normalized. But back then, politics wasn't like that. Like Obama and McCain and Obama and Romney didn't even hate each other. But now you really seem like you hate your opponent in the presidential campaign. And that's the way it's going to be from here on out. Probably the partisanship's going to get worse. The polarization's going to get worse. And it has to because we got to defeat these people. There's no like joining factions or making a coalition with fascists in my mind. I mean, I think that's a lot of people understand that. That's common sense. Like if you read history, like I have, you understand you don't make alliances with fascists or Nazis, whatever. I use that word interchangeably, but I think fascism is a right wing, ideology, I guess. But I believe that there can be authoritarians on the left as well. Like I'm not a communist. I'm not a. I'm open to socialism, but I'm not definitely not a fascist. But yeah, the history shows like what happened to Stalin when he formed a pact with the Nazis, and I'm sure other people thought they could, join with Hitler and work with him or whatever. Yeah, I can keep this guy. I can control him. Yeah, I can fix him, as people say now. No, you can't. You can't fix a fascist. You crush them. Anyways, yeah, Chris Hayes been doing some great reporting lately, and I was listening to him talk about the new Pope, Robert Pro. You don't call him Provost. That's like the administrator of like a college, isn't it? Provost, Prevost. But yeah, American Pope from Chicago. Oddly enough, he's the first American Pope. His name is he chose the name Leo the 14th. And yeah, but man, I was listening to Chris Hayes. Talking about the Pope, and then he said Chris Hayes brought up that Pope Francis had 200,000 euros left in his bank account when he passed. He left it to inmates at a prison that he went and visited these people at, and he washed their feet. And he donated his Pope mobile to be repurposed into a mobile clinic for Gaza. Like what the like what man? I immediately started the tears started falling. I was like, what? And then man, I had to get on here and make a video about this because I don't know if any like if I didn't know a lot of people probably don't know about this. I mean, this is from today, this fact check, but I did not know this. And man, once again, shout out to Chris Hayes for mentioning that because that's like Chris Hayes, man, dude, you can tell dude's got a good moral compass. He's got a soul. You just take a look at Chris Hayes and that's a good guy. You know what I mean? I know you shouldn't probably like judge him by their look or whatever, but and it's not just look. I know his character too. Like I said, I've watched him a long time, but I always thought he was kind of a just good at playing the game. Like just because he keeps his job at a corporate network. Talk about real shit. I think he's so valuable. I think his ratings are so high in his segments that they can't get rid of him. Like Chris Hayes will catch on somewhere immediately. Dude he's a dynamo. I love Chris Hayes. I think he's got to be the best. I think Lawrence O'Donnell or Chris Hayes got to be the best to me in mainstream right now. And back those guys were around back when I watched. I loved watching Chris. I loved watching Lawrence. Last Word is still there, man. MSNBC is crazy. Like they aren't consistent. A lot of these people are still there. Like Rachel Maddow and not a massive Rachel Maddow fan to be fair, but she's still there. Like it's crazy how they hold on to this talent. Anyways, let's read the article. Claim Pope Francis donated a Pope Mobile, one of the vehicles the last Pope used for transportation, to a Catholic relief organization to convert the vehicle into a mobile health unit for children in Gaza. Rating true. In early May 2025, rumors spread. How did they kind of a rumor? Like, where started that rumor? Somebody had the vacuum? It had to be, right? Rumors spread that the Pope donated one of the Pope mobiles to an aid organization and directed the group to convert it into a mobile health clinic for Gaza. And to be perfectly clear, I don't know what this is going to do for the people in Gaza at this point. I know Gaza's been flattened and at Satan Yahoo, as I call him. is saying he's going to annex all the rest of it and kick them out and send them to fucking foreign countries. Like, and of course, Donnie dumbass has no soul and doesn't care. He's let this happen. Like, even Joe Biden wouldn't let them go that far. But now that they see this fucking asshole, this evil fucking piece of shit in office, now they can make their move. They're gonna kick all these 2 million people out and try to send them to foreign countries. I hope these people fight back. Oh, I don't know what they have left in terms of like sustenance or energy, but I hope they fucking fight back. I wouldn't be sent to a goddamn foreign country if I'm Palestinian. You're gonna die anyways. I'd die in Gaza. I hate these fucking people. So when I say people, I don't mean Jews. I mean Netanyahu and right wing Israelis. The rumors are true, although the headlines on several stories said the late Pope donated his Pope Mobile. Come on, these pop ups. I don't care. Snowmobile, which some readers could interpret to mean there was only one such vehicle. It's unclear. Wait, he donated multiple? It's unclear how many Pope mobiles Pope Francis used. When in 2019, that he wrote in at least nine. He donated. Oh, yeah, I hope he donated all nine. But like I said, I don't know what this can do for these people. Like, of course, Israel isn't gonna fucking let them in. Like, they don't care about goodness or the Pope Francis. Like, I don't think it's gonna do anything. But it's a good sentiment. And Pope Francis, I think Pope Francis is going to heaven anyway, but he just wanted like one more just solid good act before I leave this place. And that's just a beautiful act. Like all popes should do that. I mean, send him somewhere, There's always in the country where they can use a mobile clinic. In a news release on May 3rd, 2025, the Jerusalem and Swedish branches of Caritas, an international group of Catholic relief and development agencies. Wait, why are there branches? Is Catholics in Israel? Wait, why do they have a Jerusalem branch? It's weird. Announced that the Pope that they had donated the vehicle to the organization. We reached out to Caritas Jerusalem seeking further details. The representative responded that the timeline for the vehicle to enter Gaza depends on when the organization applies for a permit to do so. The organization also said it cannot provide further evidence that Pope Francis requested the conversion of the vehicle. I believe it, damn it. I want to believe it. The official, what am I saying? The official news outlet for the Vatican News, very creative, also published an article on May 4th confirming Pope Francis' donation. So the Vatican News, official news source, that mean it's official. It's not a rumor. Men work on turning the. So that's who's doing it. God bless these men. Man, I want to see what it looks like. Of course, I'm gonna grab myself a note so I don't just say this and lie to you. I'm gonna write a note to follow up the story when it's finished, so I can show what it looks like. I'm curious what it looks like. Of course, I can never find a pistol when I need one. One second. I just do it. I'll do a damn. I just do it. I'm recording on this. I can't open the notepad though. Damn it, man! It's so weak at me. Where's the thing? I had a pencil. I swear to God, I had a freaking pencil. I was right, just right on my head doing my team captain for NCAA football. What I do with it? Oh well, I hope my memory holds up. Let's finish this article. The news release noted that a driver and doctor would staff the vehicle, which man, I pray, man, pray for those fucking doctors because Israel might. I wouldn't put it past them. They've done this as precedent. They might just blow it up. They just blew up an ambulance a few weeks ago, didn't they? Just killed medical workers. Jesus Christ! I just keep getting all these notifications. It's good though. People are responding to my shit, but bad time. The news release noted that the driver and doctor would staff the vehicle, which Caritas was in the process of fitting with equipment for diagnosis, examination, and treatment, including rapid tests. Let's hope it's not all for nothing. Including rapid tests. This sounds really intricate. Including rapid tests for infections, suture kits, syringes, needles, oxygen supply, vaccines, and refrigerator for medicines. Like, where was this years ago? Why weren't other countries donating mobile clinics to Gaza? Like refitting like vans into shit. Like we should have been doing this thinking this years ago. However, it was unclear when the Pope Mobile would be able to hit the ground in Gaza as Israel cut off all humanitarian aid to Gaza in March 2025, which should honestly get Netanyahu sent to the Hague, a rope around his neck. The Caritas news release noted that the Pope Mobile, that's what we do to fucking people that commit crimes against humanity on this level. He's killed hundreds of thousands of people. He needs the death penalty at The Hague. knowing that the Pope Mobile would be ready to give a primary health care to children in Gaza when the humanitarian corridor in Gaza reopens. Netanyahu's got to know the hate. We sent Duterte there. Netanyahu's way worse than Duterte. When is his turn? Well, wait. He's our biggest ally. And we got that veto at the UN. He ain't gonna go no fucking where. Because there's no justice in this fucking world. But Pope Francis tried to make the world a better place. I appreciate him for that. I think Pope Leo is going to do a great job. See ya.